Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Banana.
Good morning everybody. As you saw in the last clip, it is 6:15 or 6:17, something like that in the morning. It's the 4th of January 2024. Jess and I last night drunk way too much, more than what we should have done, so it was a good job that we didn't record any of it, because you didn't want to see the state of us last night. We met with all our friends after we left Ruby Tuesday. We got an Uber to the Mick O'Shea's bar, met all our friends, and the drinks were flowing, the shots were going. I won't go into too much detail, but it was a really heavy night. I spent way too much, drunk way too much. One of our good friends who wasn't drinking brought us back to the hotel, so that saved us a lot of money, so thank you very much. You know who you are. We got back into the room about 11:30, which is earlier than what we planned to, but we had enough by then. You know, if we carried on drinking anymore, I think we wouldn't have made it, you know, up in time for our flight. So we thought, right, let's stop. All the others went on to another bar, but me and Jess decided no. They got into an Uber and went to another bar. Oh my lord. So we decided that that was enough for us, and then our friends said, well, they're going to go home anyway, so they gave us a lift back to the room. So that was very nice of them, so thank you very much. So our flight from BWI to Orlando is at 8:42 in the morning, and because it's a class as a domestic flight, we have not got to be at the airport till 6:42. That's when we have to sort of check in and, you know, bag dropping, everything like that. So it's about 6:20 odd now, 6:20-ish, something like that. So we're going to order an Uber about 1:30. Now I think the airport's only like an 8-minute drive away, so we're okay. We're doing okay for time. If you can hear rustling in the background, it's just Jess sorting out the last few bits, you know, packing her bag. I'm all sorted. But yeah, it was, I won't go into too much detail, but it was a really heavy night, and I'm not ever drinking again, and nor is Jess. Well, we say that now, but
I drink, but not to that extent.
Yeah, we'll drink, but not to that extent, because as I get older, the hangovers and the headache in the morning takes longer for it to sort of go away. When I was 20 odd, I could drink probably more than what I did last night.
Can we stop talking about drinking, please?
When I was 20 odd, I could drink probably more than what I did last night and still be fresh as a daisy. But as I'm getting older now, it's taking longer for my body to sort of like readjust. So we're probably not going to be on the sauce the rest of this trip, because the thought of another beer at the moment is making me feel...
I can't talk about it, please.
It's making me feel ill. But yeah, we're all sorted, we're all dressed. Jess is just packing the last bit of stuff, and then we're going to order an Uber. And then since we get to the airport, I need a cup of tea because I've not had one yet. That will make me feel a bit better. And then obviously we'll go to bag drop, sort all that out, and then hopefully within the next few hours we should be landing in Florida. Once we get to our hotel, we're probably going to do a room tour and then have a quick nap just for an hour or two, just so we're not feeling all, you know, all sort of like lethargic and tired and when we're walking around in Florida. So that's the plan anyway. What happens when we get there, it might not happen. We might be fine by then and decide to go straight out, but at the moment, at 6:25 in the morning, feeling like we do at the moment, we've decided we're going to go for a nap. But yeah, I'll let you know more when I know more, when we get to the airport and everything, show you the airport. Might get some breakfast if we've got the time. But yeah, we'll see you soon, guys. Bye room, you served us well. And anyone that was interested, we were staying in room 111 on the ground floor.
Should I just leave the keys there?
So we just checked out. There was no one at the desk, so we just left the room cards on the counter there. As you saw in the last little clip, there is a little breakfast bar, tea, coffee and stuff like that, which I've just showed you. I was going to get a brew, but there's no milk. They've only got coffee mate creamer, vanilla or something, which makes the tea taste not very nice, so I've left it. We'll get a drink when we're at the airport. But yeah, for say 64 quid for one night, I'd say it's pretty good. Yes, it's not the greatest hotel, but for the money and for the location, you can't complain. So I'm quite happy with that. We're just waiting outside. Jess is just there, just on the Uber, looking for the Uber app. It was $14 from here to BWI. It's going to be in about 3 or 4 minutes, so we're just waiting outside. But yeah, we'll hopefully check in with you when we're at the airport. So as you can see, we've made it to the airport. We're through security. Jess has gone to sit down by the gate because she's not feeling so good. I've came to McDonald's, so I've got a tea, and I asked for a tea with milk. Now I think they've given me a whole cup of hot milk with a tea bag, so that's probably as strong as I'm going to get it. I also got a McGriddle with steak and cheese and egg and a hash brown, and this came to, as you can see, $9.32.
Wayne and Jessica?
Yeah.
They have new seats.
Oh, okay. Was that for a particular reason?
I'm not sure, but y'all are in 2D and 2C.
Oh,
Are
brilliant.
they two aisle seats, are they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. We're going to Orlando. La, 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 la.
Hey!
Universal Studios again.
How much is it?
$33.
You're gonna grab it with your Christmas money, yeah? Get it now, like you said. I think, yeah.
What size do you reckon I go for? I'm a little bit bigger because I was on steroids recently, so I have to get a larger size.
I guess it'd be XL.
Not double XL, a bit baggy.
Unless they've got a changing rooms around here, I don't know. But what do you think?
Yeah, I think it'll look nice with cycling.
Give us a 12. So they've got no changing rooms in this shop, but the lady said if you keep the tags on it and you can exchange it back at the park, can't you? Or was it Boardwalk? No, Universal Boardwalk? City Walk, yeah.
You can't get your words
No.
out today. Yeah, the reason we're getting this is because we're going back in a couple of days.
Yeah.
We've been kindly gifted the tickets by the accommodation that we're staying in, which is really nice. I'll go into more detail about that when we get to the hotel. We are staying at 2 different hotels this trip.
Yeah.
I can't get my words out now, but yeah. So I get to get this time. We did collaborate with Universal earlier on last year, which I'm so sorry those videos haven't gone up yet, so you may get 2 videos at the same time from our August trip and this trip, and we will be getting trips up literally a week after we go now. It's priority. So yeah, I'm gonna go and make this purchase.
One final 12. Very good.
Thanks,
very nice.
Mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And how much is it?
$33, maybe
Okay.
a bit more with tax.
Yeah.
Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Passengers should be aware of unauthorized solicitors for ground transportation services. Ground transportation may be arranged from the service.
So rather than going straight to a hotel, we've decided to come to MCO's food court. It's sort of tradition when we land here to get some food.
I've not eaten since lunchtime.
Yeah. So Jess has gone to Firehouse Subs and she's got, what is that?
It's a single turkey sub, but extra peppercorn ranch dressing.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look at the goods then.
No, not random pickle. We've got that one.
Very nice.
Probably save some of this for later on as well. I don't really want to eat it all now.
And you got some cool Doritos.
Yeah.
And
I need to-
orange juice.
Yeah.
And this came to, with tax, $15.73. I've not got anything yet. I'm going to go and get something now. So
half of this one?
no, I'll go and get something now, and then on my way back, you can film me with what I've got. Yeah. Right. Well, anyway, enjoy.
I keep going in and out of like roughness. Sorry guys, I massive apologise, but it's not often when I go out and let our hair down. We'll literally fall underneath the table. Yeah, so you're gonna have to do this for the next couple of hours till we're done that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll go and get some food now, and you can record me showing what I've got. Yeah. Well, anyway, enjoy.
What did you get?
So I went to Sbarro, I think that's how you pronounce it, and I got chicken parmesan with spaghetti, and I got 2 breadsticks, and it came to, 1 second, I'll let you do the honours.
Focuses. $16.59 with tax.
It's really nice.
I'm defeated.
You can't do it, you know.
I had half. I'll keep it for later.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm going to enjoy this, but starving.
I'm really flagging. I'm struggling so bad.
We can have a nap when we get to the room.
Okay.
We can have an hour nap or something, can't we?
Yeah. Right. Enjoy.
I will.
Baggage claim 11, yeah. 12.
And how much did this cost?
$33.
$33, yeah. It's not ideal, but a bus would have been an hour and a half, wouldn't it? So,
Just want to get there now.
yeah. And that was $33.
Yes.
It's not ideal, but like I said, we could have got a bus for $2 each, but it's an hour and a half, and
No.
we're not in the mood for that, are
I'm
we?
not doing that.
No.
And you lot keep moaning you want
Yeah.
us to get there quicker, so
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Don't moan at us for overspending.
For all Southwest Airlines flights to the Masters plane. Denver, Southwest Airlines 661, reserve Aircraft 13, once again, Denver 661, reserve
Can't live in the cold place. I'm from Brazil. Brazil is tropical.
Oh, in England it's 6 degrees.
Oh my god.
They dropped our car off for us. It's not really our car, I'm joking.
Your car, the rental car.
So if you didn't know already, we are staying at the Comfort Inn and Suites near Universal, and this is a media stay, which means we've paid, but we have a media discounted rate. And we're going to do quite a few room tours for you today, and we're going to show you a suite, a double room, and whatever room we're in. And they've given us some nice complimentary snacks, which was really nice of them.
We don't know what's in there yet, do
We
we?
don't know what's in there yet, but I'll show you when we get into the room,
Yeah.
and then I'll do a full room tour, and you can click that just here or in the description box below. But we're going to go in and show you and kick our shoes off because we're so tired.
Right, ladies first.
Ladies first. It should be gents first too, though. Don't get your wheels stuck. Right, what room are we in? 533. So I presume
It's going to be that way.
yeah, that way.
yeah.
Right. So they're completely renovating this
Yeah.
whole hotel. The rooms have been done.
Not all of them though, there's still a couple that have not finished, aren't they?
The ones on this floor are completely finished.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a room, because this video will be up mid-January, so it's going to be fresh and new. If you're looking for a refurbished room, it's the top floor.
Yeah.
There we are. You get early admission into parks. Oh, this is nice. Oh,
It smells nice.
beds. Oh, this is lovely.
It smells really nice in here. Oh yeah, this is nice, yep.
Oh, this is so nice. So I met one of the team at a conference in London in November, and I chatted with them, and they kindly said we could stay here at a media rate. And what a media rate means is if you're an influencer or a travel writer or someone who works within hospitality, a travel agent, you will often get a comp stay, which means you will be given a discounted price, and it's just their way of saying thank you. You also can get gifted stays. We're in another gifted stay at another hotel this week for one night, which we'll go into in another video. But for now, we are here, and this is the Comfort Inn and Suites. We are very, very close to Universal. Not as close as the other hotels, but from what I can see, it looks very, very, very nice.
Yeah, it's got everything you need, isn't it? But
Very
you'll
lovely.
do a full room tour soon, won't you? Yeah.
And it has breakfast pools. The breakfast is completely included as well. And it's a hot breakfast, not all of that. What's it called?
Continental.
Continental. So, but we'll show you all of that. We'll show you breakfast in the morning. If we have breakfast in the morning, because we're up really early, we've got another fantastic collaboration, which I'll go into more detail later. But yeah, we're going to show you what this room has to offer. Wayne's going to just probably
Fill you in on
update
what?
you.
Yeah, fill you in. But I need to get this bag off first, so
Okay.
I'll chat with you in a
minute.
yeah. See you in a minute. So Jessica and I feel a little bit better. We're still gonna have a nap soon, but as you can see, we've made it to Orlando, Florida, and we're into our nice, lovely, luxurious room. It looks really nice, and those beds look really, really comfortable. So I just want to tell you what happened when we woke up this morning, because I felt like, even though we've given you a little few snippets here and there, we've not really talked about, you know, how the process went. So we woke up this morning must be about 4:30. I stayed in bed a little bit later till about 5. We got up, got dressed, got an Uber to our BWI, checked in, that was a nice smooth process. Went and got some food. I went to McDonald's and got a nice McGriddle. Jessica said she couldn't stomach any food, so she went to wait by the gate. Then we got on board the flight. Now, it's a new airline that we've never heard of before called Frontier. We only purely booked them on 2 reasons. One, because it turned out to be the cheapest. So I did say to you a few days ago when I was in the kitchen back home that we had our flights paid for, but the flight from Baltimore to Orlando we paid for ourselves, because obviously we can't expect Camp to pay for that. That's not their priority, but they're paying for us to go home from here back to the UK in a few days time. So we booked with Frontier purely because of the price. It would seem to be the cheapest, and also it was a new airline that we've never heard of before, and also because they claim to be a green airline. Now, I don't know what that means, whether they fly on different fuel or what. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know why or how they get that quote as the greenest airline. We might have to do a bit of research into it, but me and Jess would really recommend them. I was going to try and say thoroughly, but I can never say it normally. Recommend them. It's a no thrills flight, so they don't come around with drinks or anything, and if they did, me and Jess were asleep anyway, so we wouldn't have seen them anyway. But as far as I'm aware, they didn't come around with any drinks. I don't know if there was a shop on board, if you could go and order, or you could press your bell and order a drink. I don't know about that, because me and Jess were asleep for most of the flight. But it was a nice flight. The seats were very comfy. For some reason, we got a miniature upgrade. So me and Jess normally book the seats at the back of the plane to be close to the toilets, so like row 30, because it's more convenient for Jess by the toilets. But we got literally row 2, which is right by the door and by the other toilets at the front, which I thought at first it wasn't an upgrade. I thought, well, all the seats are the same, but one of the cabin crew told us that the first, say, 5 or 6 rows, three rows, the seats recline, none of the other chairs recline, so we've got a little miniature upgrade
and extra leg room,
and a little bit of extra leg room, yeah, which was very nice of them. We didn't ask for that. I don't know how we got it, but we scanned our boarding passes on Jessica's phone. I think you might have seen it on the vlog. I did record it, and the thing flashed red and wouldn't let us go any further. And then the cabin, well, not cabin crew, but the airline staff gave us actual printed out boarding passes, and it said that we'd been changed seats, which was very nice of them. But yeah, if you're looking for a cheap, friendly, a nice clean plane, friendly staff, very green, as they say, then I would definitely fly with Frontier again.
Beautiful staff. Yeah,
really nice, pretty good looking women, but yeah, I won't go into that because I don't want to get people moaning at me. But yeah, very friendly, very nice ladies. Couldn't do enough for us. Even though we went to sleep, it was still a nice flight, very smooth. So when we got off at the other end in Florida, we went and collected our bags. And normally it's tradition, every time Jess and I land in Florida, we always go to the food court just to get some food. Now, I don't know where that tradition come from. It's just something that's always happened, where we go and get some food at the food court. So Jessica went to Firehouse Subs, I went to Sbarro. Then we got an Uber from the airport here, which was about $33, which it's not the most cheapest way of getting here, but we could have got a bus, but it was about an hour and a half on the bus, and me and Jess are very fragile at the moment, so we don't want to be spending an hour and a half on the bus. But yeah, we've got into the room. As you can see, it's really nice. We've got to do a room tour for this room, and then Jessie's got 2 other rooms that the hotel want us to film, so she'll go and do them. I assume all those 3 will be in a separate video, so watch for them. I'm going to chill on the bed, watch a bit of TV when she does all that, and then we'll catch up with you after we've had a nap. So it's a little bit later on now since you last saw us. The time is coming up to a couple of minutes till 4. All the room tours are now done. Just took the camera and went off and done the room tours. Jessica puts a lot of hard work into these room tours. I play no part in them whatsoever. I just go hiding somewhere, probably in the lobby when she does it. We do it so we can show you what each room has. So if you are staying in one of the hotels that we do stay in, at least you can see what the rooms are like before you get here. Me and Jess do it all the time when we go on holiday. If we know we're going to be staying in a hotel, we do exactly the same thing and YouTube it to see what's in there. So I'm sure you'll find it useful. As I said, now it's coming up to 4 o'clock. Now me and Jess are going to have a nap. The plan tonight is we're going to head to Disney Springs. Now we did have a car booked on the 6th to do all our errands that we want to do, but we've decided to cancel that car and see if we can get a date at one of the Disney parks. Now we're not guaranteed to get a ticket. It all depends on if they've got availability and depends on what the price is like, but we're going to see which park is the cheapest on the weekend. We're going to go tonight and hopefully go to the ticket office at Disney Springs near Blaze Pizza and just ask what is the cheapest ticket, or which is the cheapest park to visit on the 6th. If we think it's worth it and we've got the money, then we'll do a full day at one of the parks. There's no point paying for a car if we're not going to use it and be at Disney all day, so we've decided to cancel the car, and that frees us up for some other things. But yeah, I've been waffling on now for a few minutes. It's now 4 o'clock dead on now, so we're going to go for a nap, let everything charge, put the files onto the hard drive, and then we'll come back to you in a little while. So we'll see you later. So it's a little bit later now. It's in fact coming up to 7 o'clock. We said we were going to get a couple of hours sleep, and we did that, but we don't feel much better from it. Well, I certainly don't feel any different, to be honest. I think it's going to take a good night's sleep tonight to sort of make me feel better in the morning, and I need to be better in the morning because we've got some exciting things happening tomorrow, but I'll let Jess tell you all about that probably tonight or tomorrow morning. But it's come up to 7 o'clock now. Jess and I have done a little bit of researching, and we're going to go to Disney Springs. Earlier, before we went to sleep, Jess phoned up the Disney ticket office to find out which is the cheapest ticket for which is the cheapest park on Saturday the 6th, and it turns out it was Animal Kingdom, but we decided to leave that and go to Magic Kingdom instead, which it works out around about $349 or something for two of us. So we did get a fair amount of Christmas money in dollars, because all the family asked us what do we want for Christmas, and we said just dollars, so we've got a fair amount of that. I think it came to about $400 we got in total, so we're going to use that to pay for the tickets. So we're going to go Disney Springs in a moment. Jess is just making sure everything's all charged up. Then we're going to go Disney Springs, we're going to go to the ticket office, buy that ticket or 2 tickets for Saturday the 6th of January. I'm not sure what times it's open that day, but I'm sure we'll get our money's worth. We're going to stay there, and then halfway through the day we're going to leave and go for some food, and then come back later on in the evening. We are doing something exciting that day as well, but again I'll let Jess tell you all about that later on. But yeah, we're going to go to Disney Springs. Now we did look to see if we could get a bus there to save a bit of money, and we can. It's a 14-minute walk and then 2 bus rides, which altogether would take up just over about, or just under an hour and a half, which we don't really want to do that. So again, we're gonna have to resort to an Uber, which was about $19 when we looked half hour ago, which it could be a bit more now, or it could be a little bit less, I don't know. But we don't want to make a habit of keep getting Ubers everywhere, because we're trying to save a little bit of money where we can. It's not ideal, but we need to get to Disney Springs tonight so we can buy those tickets, and then we think we're going to go to Chicken Guy and get some food, and then we want to look in one of the Christmas shops, because some family back home might be interested in getting a Christmas bauble, Disney Christmas bauble, but we're not entirely sure yet. We just want to go there, see what's on offer, film it on Jesse's phone, and then we can send it back home and they can pick which one they want. And then if they do get back and say they want one, at least then we can go back to Disney Springs at some point in this trip and grab it. We don't want to buy them and then they don't like them. But that is the plan for tonight, and then we're going to come back here around 10ish, maybe a little bit later, and try and get an early night, because we've got a really early start in the morning, starting off with breakfast and then something really exciting that me and Jess have wanted to do for years. But again, I'll let you find out by Jess, because she's worked hard for this little trip. But yeah, you next see us probably waiting downstairs for our Uber to take us to Disney Springs. That's it. Very nice, yeah. It's weird seeing it all in Christmas lights, isn't it? Yeah.
It's like a little bit of New York where we always see the Christmas lights in
Yeah.
January.
No, because we always come in the summer or spring,
Yeah.
we never get to see it all Christmased up, do we?
We're hoping when we go and get the tickets in a minute, it's the last day.
Yeah.
And we can experience all the decorations because they literally take them down overnight like magic.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
So,
even know.
so we're hoping that they stay up on the 6th, don't they? Aren't we? Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Let's go find out.
Yeah.
I got this thermal for camp and I never wore it and I'm so happy that I kept it because
Yeah.
I binned everything else. And I'm starting to warm up really nicely.
Yeah, it's quite cold, isn't it, at the
Oh my
moment?
gosh, it's freezing.
Freezing, yeah. It's not too cold. Not too cold.
Let's have a bite back.
Excited?
Here we go.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Can't really see. Yes, you know you can, yeah.
You've got him. I don't know what he's from though.
Canto.
I don't think it is. It might be.
Yeah, and
I've
you've
got Nemo.
Yeah. But yeah, tickets purchased. So we want to say thank you to all the family members that gave us dollars.
Thank you to family members.
Yeah.
Thank you to you guys because YouTube paid for part of this.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yep,
Very
so
excited.
thank you very much for treating us to a nice day at Disney.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Right, can we go and get some chicken
Yeah,
now?
because I'm so cold.
So we have come to Chicken Guy. I have gone for a classic burger. So has Jess. That comes with fries and a drink. Jessica's gone for a Fanta. I've gone for a water. I also ordered 3 extra chicken tenders, and we've got an array of sauces.
I got ranch, obviously.
Yeah, and I got garlic parmesan and honey mustard. Now this was meant to cost us
$35
yeah,
and a few cents.
but it cost us zilch, but we'll tell you why later when we get back into the room. Yeah,
Little things keep happening.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Right, but yeah, enjoy. Yes, please.
That is 20 minutes away, okay?
Yeah.
Let me know if anything needs changed. The music, the AC, the phone charger right here, okay?
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to you too.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So we've just got back to the room. We had a nice little afternoon slash evening out and about, well, probably evening I would say, because we didn't leave here till say 7. So a nice little evening out. It was only a flying visit because we're both really tired and still probably a little bit hungover from last night. But yeah, we left here, got an Uber straight to Disney Springs, went to go and purchase our tickets. So we're going to Magic Kingdom on Saturday the 6th of January. It costs a fair bit of money because we're going on a weekend, but we had money in dollars from family for Christmas, so we put it to good use and we spent it on something that we enjoy doing. Then we went to Chicken Guy, and I told you at the time that we got it for free, and that was because when we walked in I went and got a table because we were always really busy in there, and Jess queued up. Now when she went to the till and ordered and put a card in, for some reason, we don't know why, it just got declined. There's no reason for it. She had the money in her account. It was not like she was, you know, she was skint. She had the money to cover it, probably double, maybe even triple the amount. but for some reason it just wouldn't work. So Jess said, well, I can go and get some money, or I can go and get my husband's card. And I was like, no, it's fine, it's on us. So I was like, are you sure? She was like, yep.
I even offered to draw the money out.
Yeah, Jess said she would even go and draw the money out and come back. They said, no, it's on us, Merry Christmas. So I was like, brilliant. So Jess came straight to the table telling me that it was free. I was like, really? And she was like, yeah. And then the bloke came over and gave it to us, who was the one that let Jess have it for free, and he said Merry Christmas again. Was like, thank you so much. So yeah, and Happy New Year. So we got it for free, which was like, wow. So we had that. We brought some home because we thought we was hungry, and I ordered more than what I normally would do, but I ended up bringing some home. Then we went to Uniqlo because we knew it was going to be a little bit chilly, but we didn't expect it to be as cold as it was. So just didn't have a jacket. I got a jacket from camp. One of my camp friends who was in my cabin gave me this jacket because he said he didn't want it anymore. So I've got a jacket to keep warm over the next couple of days, so I'm fine. But Jess didn't have one. So we went to Uniqlo and we bought one. I think it was like $39 or something. I'm not sure how much it was with tax, but it's just a plain black fleece. But that would do to keep her warm for the next few days. Then we came out and we went to Joffrey's to get some milk. Only a little milk, I didn't want too much, just so I can make some teas over the next couple of days. And she charged me like $4 for a cup of milk, which it's a bit of a rip-off, but I need it, it's going to get used. And then after that we went to Everglazed Donuts, and I brought a plain donut. When it comes to donuts, I'm pretty boring. I just like a plain one. And plus, being diabetic, I need to be careful anyway. I can still have the odd treat now and again, but just don't get carried away. And then we got a lift back. We was going to get Uber, but Uber was like $35, but Lyft was only $20. So it was a no-brainer. We got a lift back. Got dropped off. The bloke was really nice. Kenneth was his name. Oh, he was the sweetest man in the world. He was.
He told us his life story, which I'm not going to say.
No, he told us his life story and it was heartbreaking. But we got back to the reception, and then I went to the lobby where the breakfast is normally served in the mornings, and got 2 hot waters because I've got tea bags anyway. So I'm going to have a brew of my donut in bed. And then this is where I'm going to give you the camera, give the camera to Jess, because she's got an announcement to make and tell you all about everything.
So I just wanted to pop on and say hello. I've not really been on the vlog much today. I felt so rough, and I know that is my own fault, but give me my due. I haven't been that drunk in about, I'd probably say 8 to 10 years. So hopefully I won't do it now for 100 years. I can't drink that much again. But on an excited note, we're going to have an early night. It is still late though. It's around, let me just see if my phone turns on. It's 11:10, which for us is still quite early when we're on vacation. You know, we do stay up late, but we are going to bed very soon once I've put all of these files onto the laptop, so we can create amazing content for you guys. I make sure I put the footage on the laptop every night. But before I go to bed, I did want to just say we are collaborating with a company called Real Florida Adventures. They are a company based out of Orlando, and they sell all sorts of attraction tickets to different destinations. So tomorrow's video will be a promotional video, and you will see a sign on the screen pop up, and what that means is we have kindly been gifted tickets to an attraction on behalf of Real Florida Adventures, and we are so excited because we are getting a transfer tomorrow and we are going all the way to Kennedy Space Center. It has been a place that has been on definitely my bucket list for, I'd probably say, since I was about the age of 10. I have always been a big fan of space, the outside world. I've always had this thought of who we are, what we're doing here. Is there aliens out there? Is there another planet? I watched a lot of sci-fi films growing up. I'm a big fan of Alien franchise. Me and my granddad have watched so many different movies together, including the film Contact. My granddad brought me up watching Star Trek. So the fact that I get to go to the Kennedy Space Center here in Florida tomorrow on a gifted experience is just a dream come true. And I believe Wayne is very excited also. It's definitely somewhere that we've always said visit, but the tickets can be quite expensive, and we've always had very jam-packed itineraries every time we've been here. But we're also collaborating with another brand, which I will tell you more about tomorrow evening. We're actually going out for a meal. I'm not going to tell you where we're going tomorrow evening until tomorrow's vlog. So you'll find out about that in the same vlog when we go to Kennedy Space Center. I keep calling it NASA because for me it is NASA. It's where all of the rockets are made. It's just, I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you everything we get up to. We've got a full itinerary that the Kennedy Space Center have sent over to us, and we'll give you all of that information in tomorrow's vlog. But on that note, thank you so much for watching, and we hope you have enjoyed all of the room tours that we have filmed here whilst collaborating with Comfort Inn Orlando. We are so excited for this opportunity. We've got so much work coming your way, so much content, and we just want to bring you so much inspirational footage, so when you come to places like this you can make the most of it with your family and make those amazing memories and not have to spend a lot of money whilst having a fantastic time. So thank you so much for watching today's vlog. Please give this video a huge thumbs up, and we will see you next week. Tomorrow for us, next week for you. Wayne, is there anything else you want to say?
I honestly believe Kennedy Space Center is going to be out of this world.
Yeah, there we go. That's what Wayne's just said. Out of this world, from the horse's mouth himself. And we will see you in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.